I am weighing in at 281 pounds today.
That's pretty high for you, right?
Well, depends on when you're talking about. No, I've kind of been.
Well, like recently, that's like high for you?
No, I've been hovering around 280 for like the last like 6 months.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just I don't. It's weird. It's like it's harder to get better now.
You feel like shit?
I just don't feel like I'm getting better. It's like I'm training, I'm eating, I'm doing everything properly, but like it's weird at 42. It's like I can hear you, but it's like muffled.
Can you hear me fine now?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, you know, when you're younger and you're training and you make some changes, it's like you see them right away.
Yeah.
But now it's like when I make changes, it's like
it's taking a while.
Yeah, it takes time to fucking see any big differences. So listen, Ian, before a guy gets on,
yeah,
we made a bet during the last podcast.
Sure.
Oh, is that going on for this one?
Yeah, we'll do it today. Yeah. So I bet Guy he couldn't not talk for 10 minutes.
10 minutes straight or 10 minutes accumulated time?
10 minutes straight.
Okay.
Whenever I decide to start, he's got to go 10 minutes without talking.
Okay.
So
what does he get?
So Ian, in other words, talk mad shit to him.
Yeah, we're gonna roast the fuck out of him for like 10 minutes straight. Whatever you think you can say to get him to talk.
Okay.
That's what we have to do. So I figured we'll pull up his Instagram and roast him a little bit.
The best way to get him to do it is just to ignore him for a while and then shoot a question at him without him like suspecting. Like, hey, Guy, what do you think about like?
No,
and he might just be like, oh yeah, and he might jump in and not even think about it.
No,
you know?
but that's the stipulation of the bet. Is
yeah, you can't like ask him a question.
Oh, you can't engage.
You guys can ask him. He's not allowed to answer. But if I ask him, he's allowed to talk.
Oh, okay.
That's what.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
So if I ask him a question, he talks, he loses.
That's what I'm pretty sure but maybe nobody should ask him any questions just in case.
I thought anyone asked him a question. Nobody's like that.
No, because I remember I said you guys will free him and you'll let him talk because I didn't trust you guys.
Yeah, but I thought it was if someone actually asked him a question, he was allowed to answer.
No, I think it's only if I ask him a question, he's allowed to answer.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, but yeah, let's not do that. Let's what did somebody gave me a good suggestion on Instagram. They said oh, they said just to call him out and say you talked and wait till he snaps.
Oh yeah.
And then be like,
like I heard you.
Yeah, that's right.
I heard you guys.
I didn't fucking say anything.
Ian, what's going on, man? How are you?
Good. Same old shit, man. You?
Good. Me and Nick were just talking about me being an old fuck and not being able to make changes that easily.
I kind of figured that's what you're talking about.
Dude, it's like I don't get it. I'm eating my 5-6 meals a day and I'm fucking training my ass.
You know, as you get older, the response isn't the same. Like, you know, as much as it's like you know you're doing the same things, you expect the same result. It's it's not like that.
You know what's crazy, Ian? This is I'll tell you this. So the whole time as I'm getting older in bodybuilding, I'm like, when you hit 40, it's like it's hard to like things start to like go a little bit different. You know, guys start to lose their legs or lose whatever. Yeah. And then it starts to happen and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Because even though you know it's coming, you're like, you still can't really be prepared because I'm still training just as hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I still train with the same intensity. I still eat the same food.
Yeah, but if you get a 25-year-old kid and a 65-year-old man, they do the same workouts, eat the same diet. The response is going to be a lot different, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, you don't have to be exaggerate that much.
No, but I'm saying like, showing it at like the far ends, you know?
Yeah, but I figured at 40, I guess I thought.
At 40, you're still getting a good response, just not what you have known as being a good response, being an elite bodybuilder. You know?
I guess I thought I would be able to overcome it if I was perfect enough.
I mean, you'll overcome some of it, but will you get it back to where it was when you were 30 years old? No, of course not.
No.
But I mean, if you just like, slacked off a little more on the diet and let the training go a little bit, then yeah, you'd be really struggling to get. But if you really buckle down, you'll definitely be maximizing it for sure.
It's actually interesting to me to ask you guys what you think, because Ian, you're obviously older than Nick. Do you guys think about this shit at all, or are you still so far away from it that it doesn't even enter you?
What, like which aspect?
Like getting old?
Well, getting older, having to. I mean, Nick, you're still starting, so I mean, I guess you probably haven't thought about it yet. But have you thought about what it's going to be like when you can't squat 6 plates or 7 plates or do any of that shit, or when you just can't, the muscle doesn't look the same? Like, have you thought about that, or has that even crossed your mind yet, Ian?
Yeah, I mean, I've thought about it for sure, and I think for me, I'm not as like married to like training as like a thing as you are, you know? So like for you, it's like a very, very therapeutic, like you need to be in the gym, you need to train hard, like to keep your mental balance. I think I'll be fine. Like if I realize my limitations and I'm done bodybuilding, I'm like, you know, I just want to go and squat 2 plates. I don't think that'll mentally bother me a ton, you know?
I wonder.
What?
I wonder because I said that when I was your age. I'm like, yeah, when I'm 40, I'll just lose 60 pounds. I'm like, I don't give a shit if I'm 100 or 220 pounds. Like, who cares? Yeah. But then it starts to happen. You're like, well, wait a minute. Maybe I did care.
Though, because you're still very immersed in the bodybuilding scene where, you know, like you still, you know, maybe have like inklings to compete. You run a bodybuilding company that is, you know, obviously uses your image in a lot of ways. Yeah. You know, you do a podcast that's bodybuilding oriented. You want to still be seen in that light as a top tier bodybuilder, right?
Yeah.
You know, where for me, like there's a lot of things I want to do outside of bodybuilding, you know, and I think if I pursued a career in coaching, I don't necessarily need to look the same way anymore.
Yeah.
Where, you know, I'd be perfectly happy to lose that weight and, you know, start running again, snowboarding again, like stuff that I really like to do. And, you know, if I have kids by that point, like obviously I'd like to be a lot smaller, you know?
It's so funny. It's so funny. Everything you're saying is exactly, everything you're saying is right on both ends. Mm-hmm. I'm still immersed in bodybuilding, so it probably has a big part to do with why I feel the way I feel.
Yeah.
But I also used to say the same things you said. Well, I miss, you know, I want to be able to ride a motorcycle comfortably. I want to be able to ski again. I want to be able to fucking just do things.
I'm sure most bodybuilders do say these things, you know?
Yeah.
Obviously, once you've been to 280, 290, 300 pounds, any guy that's been that heavy knows it's not fucking comfortable. And there's a lot of things you can't do well, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you know, even just the sheer monotony of like putting your fucking socks on is like a chore, which like the average person cannot relate to, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously when you're in that like right now, you know, you really like the grass is greener on the other side. I can't wait to get this off. It's like, I want, you know, it's the same thing as like when you're dieting, you're like, I just want to eat. And when you're eating a ton of food, you're like, fuck, I wish I could eat less, you know? It's the same thing. I mean, it's the same kind of concept. It just really, you know, when push comes to shove, where your priorities align for you, you're still very immersed into it. So it depends what someone wants more in their life. And I think for you, pursuing a business in bodybuilding and upholding that image is more of a pinnacle thing for you versus, you know, stepping out and, you know, maybe doing other things, right?
It's interesting to me that you said the gym is therapeutic for me, because it totally is. Mm-hmm. But it's not like that for you?
I mean, I think it is to an aspect, you know, to a sense. I think that when I don't train for a few days, I can definitely tell, obviously, a change in my attitude, my mood, but I can also cure that with going in and doing fucking light pump workout and like not try to push myself to, you know, 100%, you know?
Yeah.
Like I enjoy the challenge now, and I know my body is like at its most responsive, and I'm really coming into my stride in terms of a bodybuilder. So obviously I try and maximize what I can get out of it, but I don't think I'll be, and I'm just saying this now, you're right. Maybe the time will come when I'm 40 years old. I can't predict the future. And, you know, I might get in your place and feel the exact same way you do and be like, fuck, maybe I do want to keep doing this. I'm upset. I can't push the weights. Good chance. But from where I'm looking at now, I can only speak to how I feel now.
Yeah.
And I don't think now it'll be something that, I think there'll be a small transition period where it's obviously difficult and you feel, you know, those self-image issues and kind of like a loss of identity, obviously, you know, when everyone's used to seeing you as it's like being the funny guy in the group.
Yeah,
you know, every time you go out, everyone expects you to crack a joke. And if you don't, it's like, you're not fucking funny anymore, you know? You know, it's like, what the fuck's wrong with this guy? Is something wrong with him, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, when you start to lose that muscle initially, it's kind of a sense of identity loss, I think, which will be obviously something to get past. But I think once I can get past that and put my energy into other things that I have interest in, I think that'll be the most important thing is like, you know, from an athletic endeavor, make sure I'm doing something to put the energy into. So I'm not just feeling like stagnant from a physical standpoint, you know?
Yeah. For me, I don't think it's as much identity because I haven't competed since 2017. So but
you're still fucking humongous. So it's like,
it's partly still identity. It is, but I think it's personal frustration. Like, let's say there was no Instagram tomorrow at all or no IFBB at all.
Yeah.
Right. I still just like going to the gym and being able to do things and look a certain way. And so it's not necessarily identity towards other people.
I'm speaking for myself.
Internally. Yeah.
I know for me that identity portion of it will be the most difficult part. You know, I know that, you know, like there's obviously, you know, you're different. Like you say, when you go to the grocery store, you don't want people to stare at you, you know, like I'm like someone that likes that, you know, I'm like, I want to be stared at. I want people to be disgusted looking at me, you know?
Yeah.
Hey guy,
Oh, he's gone. That didn't last very long. Nick, are you when you go to the gym, is it therapeutic at all, or is it more a sport, or is it more like fun, or is there like a mental like take me away from the fucking world for an hour?
I think it's all of that.
Yeah. But is there one that's more dominant than the other?
Right now it's probably more fun for me right now.
Yeah. So it's not, I mean, bodybuilding's always been fun for me. I don't want to say that, but when I go to the gym, I'm lost for an hour. Like you can't.
Yeah, no.
Like it's my time away from like, it doesn't matter if I fought with my wife or I had.
Well, that's what I mean. It's fun for me. Like that's my fun time, but also it's like my getaway. Like I don't think about nothing, whatever going on in my life. It just doesn't matter.
I'm kind of the opposite in that if I have other things going on in my life, I have a very, very difficult time focusing on training.
Well, we talked about this. We talked about this, Ian, and I agree with you. I agree with you. It's changed for me a lot. When I was younger, if I was in a fight with like a girlfriend or my wife, I could go to the gym and then would solve the problem, and I would be more calm and I could have the conversation when I got home. Mm-hmm. Now I'm more like you, where I'm at the point now where I'm like, if I get in a fight with my wife now,
I need to resolve it right now.
I kind of got to fix it somehow. Yeah. Guy, what's going on?
I don't give a shit.
Nick, you don't care?
I don't give a shit. If I gotta go to the gym and train, that shit's gonna wait.
Yeah, but that's what I meant though. That's what I was like when I was your age. That's how I was too. I'm like, it'll wait and it'll fix itself when I get back home.
Yeah. Is that because like you were still like in the competing stages, and now that you're kind of not, and you're more focused on business and life, it bothers you more now?
Yeah, I think me and Ian talked about this on the other podcast with Ben and James. The earlier when you're at 27, like.
I'm in the I don't give a shit mode.
That's where I was, man. When I was your age, when I was that age, I was like, I don't give a fuck about anybody or anything. And I mean, that even includes my family. I'm like, I don't care about shit. I just want to go to the gym.
I think there's also something, the more time you spend with someone, the more connected you are with someone, that there's a lot more emotional transference, Yeah. Like, and then when there's something going on with Melissa, and like, I can feel that she's agitated, that it's very hard for me not to be. I think that the more you're with someone, like Melissa and I spend like literally 24 hours a day. Like we don't go. Exactly. I don't go to work. Like, I mean, we're home literally all day. We go to the gym at the same time. Like, so you're very like, it's like girls, like when they fucking hang out too much and their periods get on cycle together, that's how I'm getting now,
It's like, you know what it is. You're right. It's because there was a point in my life where if I was with a girlfriend or whatever, and I had to leave to go to if that girl affected my gym life at all, she would no longer be
gone.
Gone. Now, but Ian's right. You're married to my wife, been with her for 14 years.
Yeah.
That's what matters first.
Well, and honestly, I feel like for me, that's why I'm even afraid to get really close to a female.
Yeah. Makes
because
sense.
For me, that would happen. So like, if I'm dating a girl for a couple of months, right? Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But if I'm dating her for like a year or two, the bond's strong, everything's going, and I realize like things are starting to affect me differently, I don't like that.
Yeah. Guy, how are you with that? If when you've been in past relationships or when you were married, is the gym your escape from life, or do you have to solve your issues at home before you go to the gym, or are you just like go to the gym and solve it after?
My buddy made a comment to me once. He was like, it wouldn't be a prep if you didn't have drama. I could be, because I go through so much drama, and I could turn it all the fuck off and go to the gym and pretend like ain't a motherfucking thing wrong in my life.
Is it because you haven't found like the one?
I don't know.
Because I think at some point, I think when you find like the one, that person may become more important than your workout.
It will.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I've been married, girlfriend after girlfriend. I mean, I've changed, things around to accommodate them.
Are you gonna road rage?
Well, the reason why I didn't call in as soon as I did is because some motherfucker, I wish I was in my car, because somebody out of nowhere, I'm literally doing 50 miles an hour. This Audi, I thought he was trying to like race somebody else in front of me, and he fucking gives me, I'm in my pickup truck, he gives me the finger, almost sends me into the fucking guardrail.
Come on.
I fucking ran after him, and my phone, swear to God, and my phone went into my drive. That's why I didn't say a word when I got on this, because I chased him for about 7 minutes and my phone went fucking flying. And I got out of my car at a stoplight. And when I got out of my car, he fucking went around another car and took off on the back road.
Guy, you know,
so I lost him.
You know, you're 38 years old, right?
39. Get it right. Dude, I don't like that shit, bro. Like, my heart is, I'm flying right now.
I know. I used to do that shit when I was younger, but you're 39. Like, come on.
I was on the phone with my mother. I go, Mom, I got to call you back. She's like, don't you get out of your car. I said, bye.
Bye.
Bye. I'm not, and I'm not saying it to be a tough guy, but it was like, and it looked like an old guy. And then the person in the passenger seat was like waving at me and then giving me the finger, and they were taking off. And I was like, you guys are lucky I'm in my fucking pickup truck. Because I jumped the curb, because when he almost sent me into the guardrail, I had to stop and like jump the curb to get behind him again.
You know, Guy, we've been friends for like 6 months, right? Like
we had a conversation about this last night. Stop saying that.
Okay,
You're
like
loser.
Okay, like a year maybe, right? You have.
I knew you when you won your first pro show.
No, I know, but friends, right? I'm saying like friends, like talk on the phone,
yeah,
friends.
So this is what I said last night. So that means you didn't like me.
No, I didn't say that. Listen, my point is, in 1 year that
from acquaintances to friends.
Yes, in the 1 year that we've become friends, you have more fucking drama than anybody else I fucking know. Every time I call you, something is going on. Like something is going on.
That's why I'm. Oh, somebody said in the comment section that they think I just am late because I enjoy being a dickhead, but it's really not the truth. Like I don't really. I don't try to be late. Like I texted you guys, can we please do 8:30? And even if we would have done 8:30, just to preface this, it's 8:25. I'm 12 minutes from my house because I almost killed somebody. So I wouldn't have been late for that anyway, too.
Nick is very punctual.
Nick goes to bed at 9 o'clock, like he's 85 years old.
Nick doesn't like to fuck around.
I take my rest very serious in prep.
Listen, I didn't, and I also didn't expect. We didn't expect to have a podcast tonight. Number one,
this is also true.
You asked me in the morning after I had already planned on doing all my yard work today. So I did 2.5 acres of mowing, blowing leaves, trimming hedges, weed whacking with my buddy. Fucking, that sounded real gay.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
Mulch.
I just gotta say this. This is.
Oh my God!
Look at this.
What?
He's all proud of his yard, right? He tags me in this fucking shit. He's all proud of his yard. Look at the grass. It's all fucking dead.
No, you idiot. It's the kind of grass I have in the winter.
The kind of grass. The kind of grass is dead grass.
No, bro.
Look at all the dead
grass.
No,
look at all that.
Look
at all the dead grass. Look at this shit.
Bro. Okay, so hear me out.
You're the worst landscaper ever.
There's two kind of grass like on my lawn.
Dead grass and alive grass?
No, bro, listen, what are you having? Do you guys even have grass in Canada?
No, we don't. No, I don't know what it is. What is it? Look how yellow your fucking yard is.
Bro, the grass, we just stopped having snow less than a month ago. It's not fucking green yet. It won't be green until like the end of May.
Nick, look at this. What do you think of that?
Oh my gosh.
Is that good? Is that good?
That's some shitty grass.
It's shitty grass.
No grass.
It's just dead.
It's not.
And then to top it off, after all the dead grass, this guy's out in his yard doing the shit with the shirt off. How douchey is that?
Nobody sees me.
Look at this guy. So this is fucking yard, mow this shirt off, flexing on everybody. Flexing on everybody.
So not only do I get made fun of for being a man and doing my own yard work when Fouad's answer is just pay somebody, I get made fun of because it's 70 degrees out. I'm sweating my fucking grundle off, and I decided to take my shirt off because I'm sweating. My fucking head is sunburned. I look like I have a halo on my head. And you want to come at me sideways because I have a shirt off doing yard work?
Good time.
Hold on. Can you see it?
Yeah, it's red as fuck. Guy, when you train, do you train for therapy or for fun?
Talked about this.
When?
We've had this conversation before.
On the podcast?
Maybe you should go back to your pro chat. Yes.
I don't recall this conversation.
Yeah, because you said you Yes, we all talked about this.
All right, let's move on then.
No, I want to hear your answer. Because now I want to see if you're going to give me the same answer.
Why would I lie?
Well, now we're going to find out.
Shut the fuck up.
You won't answer, will you?
No, I won't. Nick, what are you eating? Turkey and
What I ate last podcast.
turkey and peanut butter?
All right.
Turkey, peanut butter, and rice. How's your prep going?
Great.
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
Everybody.
I used that machine today that I was telling you about earlier.
Oh, you know what? I was gonna ask you about that. How much is that thing to buy?
What machine?
So
What is
that
that,
one that my
18,000?
friend has,
What's
that
that?
was like 10 grand.
Ian, we're talking about the newbie machine.
Oh yeah, they're expensive.
The commercial one, like the big one that like Brad Rowe uses,
14
that one's
grand.
18 grand.
Yeah.
And then they have a home model that I believe is around 7 to 8 grand.
Does the home model work like just as well?
I've never used it. When I had double shoulder surgery, they actually sent me one of the commercial ones, like one of the big
Might just have
like
less
joints.
outlets.
Well, the one
Yeah, I
I
don't
used
think
today,
it's strong.
the one I used today, his was like 10 grand. I mean, it worked. Like my hamstrings are fucked.
Wait a
Yeah.
minute.
I've been on Brad's. Brad put me through a workout on his.
Does it work well?
I mean, the next day, man, I was so sore. I literally couldn't lift my arms. My lats were so fucked up.
Really? Eh?
Brad, like, fucking obviously, like, wanted to beat the shit out of me on it, you know?
Oh, well, yeah, Brad probably goes to the extreme level.
Oh my God, yeah.
Why? What do you mean? You could turn the machine up?
Yeah, you can go from like 0 to 100.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, like you it's got like a dial on it that you can.
He made it so that it was causing such a hard contraction when I was doing lat pull downs that when it was on my back and lats, I couldn't, even with the full stack, I couldn't extend my arms because it was causing such a lat contraction. It was pulling my arms down.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What guy? Why did they send you? They gave you one for free?
Well, not like I don't have one now, but they sent me one because when I had double shoulder surgery, the guys came to my house and I introduced them to a bunch of doctors in the area, and then they left the machine in my house and they're like, because they knew I had double shoulder surgery and it was like shortly after, so they gave me a machine and I had it for like 6 months and I like slept with it. Like the guy told me you could put it on like a low frequency and like sleep with it or nap with it. I used it like during the day. Fucking.
Did you use it in the gym, like when you're training?
Oh no! So I bought this like push cart that Brad has in the battery, and then like they asked me, they said they were short on machines, they needed it. So so when I went back to Texas to do like a photo shoot for gas, I brought it with me, gave it to the guy, and then I never heard from anybody again.
Okay, well, so Nick and Ian, you guys are both saying it's awesome.
Yeah, it's very good. It's definitely
it's good news. Like I wouldn't train every day on it like Brad Rowe does, but I think it'd be a good thing. Like you do your main exercises, then maybe do like, you know, say you're doing chest day, you do all your presses, blah blah blah, and then maybe put it on for like a pec fly at the end. Yeah, you know, for like an isolation, fucking really crank it like a high volume, like, you know, really crazy thing like that, and do it for some rehab stuff. I think it's awesome.
Well, I think on like your shittier body parts or like something that you may like have like an impingement or like something that's bothering you, it's good. But like, it, like, and you got.
Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna say like you wouldn't use it on like your fucking back. Your back's huge.
Well, yeah, I mean, I use it on my back and work, but like I wouldn't. I lost my train of thought. What were you talking about?
Guy, were you talking to me when you said my back's huge?
I don't like you that much.
No, what I was going to ask is I thought of looking into it because of what we were talking about earlier, Ian. I thought maybe it's the advantage I need because it's something I know it's something Dexter did to bring his legs back.
Did you think it brought his legs back though?
I do. I remember because remember the one year he I can't remember what year it was when he competed. His legs were down.
It helped a lot, yeah.
His legs were down.
I think it was 2000. I think it was 2018.
18, yeah.
Yeah, and then the next year he came back and he was like way different. And it was, and he said it was. He said it was because he was using that thing with Brad all year.
Yeah. So
I wonder.
I mean, it might be something to try. I mean, maybe find someone that has one, do a couple workouts on it, see how you like it, and then if you want to invest, I think it might be.
I'm going to be honest. Do you really like? I don't know. I can't really grasp the concept of like training with like every day. No, like, Ian, I couldn't picture you deadlifting with like 50 fucking wires hanging out of your fucking back. Like, it just.
No, but guy,
I don't like.
you're right. Like if I had if I could still train the way I trained before, I wouldn't need it. Right. But if I'm doing less weight and different exercises than you guys do because I can't train the same way, then maybe I need that kind of advantage.
I'm the same way as you, Fouad. I was talking about for Ian. I was talking about for fucking anybody else.
No, well,
I agree. I agree with you.
Yeah, I just think, Ian doesn't need it. Neither does Nick. I mean, they're still in their fucking like prime of their careers.
No, that's why I said I think it's.
What I was saying too when I lost my train of thought is I think it's also good for people who have like a hard time connecting with a muscle, you know?
Yeah.
Like if
The
you're like
contraction, that is insane.
yeah, like if you're like someone that's like, fuck, when I do lat pull downs, I really can't get it feel in my lats, or you know, when I do pullovers or chest press, I have a hard time connecting with my actual chest. I just get anterior delts and triceps. I think it's something you can put on there to like help really stimulate and get a contraction good and kind of like build that connection. And I think it'd be good for like doing some secondary work. But like Guy said, I wouldn't be putting it on for every fucking exercise.
I wonder if there's somewhere around here we can rent one, or I can rent one, because
there's some people in Ontario that have them.
Do they? Are they?
Yeah. There's a girl around here that I think has one.
Yo, slide in their DMs on Instagram and be like, "Yo, bro, chat, who this?"
Yeah. What? No, seriously, because it's an expensive proposition to fucking buy it, and then it doesn't really work that well for me. It's like it's a waste of $10,000. So
yeah, you need to try it out. We'll see in a minute.
Yeah.
It's really good. I like it.
Yeah, they're good.
Okay. You guys want to do some questions?
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
And especially if you have an injury like a knee pain, it'll take the pain away.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, for injury for sure. I'm trying to stimulate old muscle.
Oh, well, it'll help do that for sure.
Yeah. All right. Which of Kevin Costner's characters in his films would you like to be and why?
The Guardian.
Which one was that?
When he was, what are those dudes called that jump out of the plane over the water to save people?
Oh, that's a great
Coast Guard.
That's him and Ashton Kutcher, right?
Yeah.
That's a great fucking movie.
I just watched that.
That's a great movie.
I haven't seen that in forever. I actually think I'm going to watch that again now.
I love it.
I'd pick The Bodyguard because he smashes Whitney Houston. Just kidding.
No, you're not.
Okay, what's your favorite Kevin Costner movie? Is it the Coast Guard one? The Guardian?
Yeah,
that's up there. That's a good movie. I just watched that like 2 weeks ago. It's funny you said that.
You guys are going to laugh at me for saying this. I love Dances with Wolves.
Really?
And I haven't seen that in a long time.
I know it's slow and everything, and it's long, but I actually fucking love that movie.
You know what I just watched? I watched that fucking Waterworld movie.
I couldn't watch it. I tried.
It's so bad.
I got through like 10 minutes of it. I'm like, oh, this is shit.
Yeah, it's terrible, but it's funny to watch for sure.
We got to be missing a movie. He's got so many fucking movies.
Oh my god, he's got tons, man.
He's got tons. Hold on, I can research.
Yeah, I'll get him here. Yeah.
Yes. All right, what do you got?
Robin Hood, Waterworld, Dances with Wolves.
I liked it in Molly's game, actually.
I don't remember that one either.
The Guardian is probably one of the better ones here, man.
Yeah, it was.
Draft Day was a good movie.
He's Superman's dad in Man of Steel.
Yeah, that was a cool movie.
Did you guys ever see 3 Days to Kill? That was pretty good.
I think I've seen all of them. I just don't remember any of them until I see like a trailer.
I've seen so many movies, man.
Field of Dreams.
That was a good movie.
Yeah.
That was a great movie.
That's definitely one of his best for sure.
Yeah. I'm going to go for pure like inspiration and fucking being macho. I'm going to go with The Guardian too.
Yeah.
The Guardian's great, man.
Great movie. Favorite fast food order?
Like from any place?
Yeah, any place.
Oh, this is easy.
Fast food?
Yeah.
I like 2 triple bacon cheeseburgers with a large fry, a bacon cheese dog, and a large Coke from Five Guys.
Okay. Okay. Specific. I like it. Ian?
Well, you said order.
No, you're right. It's funny.
I always get 2 double cheese, no pickles, a Big Mac, and a
McDonald's.
Yeah, a McChicken that I add cheese to.
Okay, McChicken that you add cheese to. Isn't there cheese on it already? No, eh?
No.
Man, you just fucking blew my mind. That's a good one.
Yeah, especially with the McDonald's app now, you can completely obviously customize your order.
Yeah, yeah.
So like I'll make McChickens and I'll fucking put bacon and cheese and shit on them. They're so good, man.
You know what's good about that
basically
too?
Make them like a fucking Chick-fil-A burger, you know?
Yeah. You know what's good about that too? When you change the thing, they can't give you the old one. They got to make a fresh one.
Exactly.
Yeah. Good call. I think I might, Five Guys is a better burger, but I think I might go McDonald's too, because that's my go-to.
Fucking shit, man.
It is shit. That's why it's so good.
You've never even had McDonald's. How do you know?
I've had McDonald's.
You said you haven't.
I've had it's been like fucking 30 years.
Well, that's why you probably forget.
But Five Guys is so good.
Oh, Five Guys is amazing for sure.
But Five Guys,
way better than McDonald's. Way better.
But Five Guys, I have to be in the mood for like a good burger.
Like, I'm not going to dispute
you
that.
Have to be in the mood for Five Guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, because McDonald's is like
you're heavier. Yeah.
Look, McDonald's is like I got drunk. It's 3 a.m. I want McDonald's.
Right, yeah.
I'm drunk. I'm high as shit. I want Five Guys.
Yeah, it seems like it's too gourmet for when you're fucking
McDonald's
wasted.
Old Faithful, man. Yeah.
When you're wasted, it's the shittier the food, the better.
Well, yeah, and Five Guys close at 10 o'clock around here. So, I mean, I'm obviously getting McDonald's.
Yeah. If I go to McDonald's, I'm doing a double Big Mac, quarter pounder, 2 double cheeseburgers, and a sausage and egg McMuffin.
Yeah.
I might switch.
Having an all-day breakfast is so clutch now.
I gotta have the sausage and egg McMuffin.
Listen, if it's one of those late nights, I prefer to go to Taco Bell.
I had Taco Bell for the first time ever.
We don't have late night Taco Bell here.
Like a month ago.
Taco Bell's good.
I had a cheat meal.
Ever?
No, not ever. And like it's got to be like honestly like.
You liked it.
Had to be 10 or dude. It was awesome.
So good.
I had a cheat meal. I'm like I saw it on DoorDash. I'm like, fuck, I haven't Taco Bell forever. So I ordered it. Oh my god, it was so shit, but it was great.
What'd you get? I
got a chili cheese burrito, a burrito supreme.
Yeah.
2 beef soft taco supremes.
Yep.
And fries supreme.
Fucking A.
And a Diet Coke. And a Diet Coke.
Melissa can make the Crunchwrap Supremes at home that they taste identical to the
really?
Taco. Man, like so close that if you had 2 of them side by side, you'd be like, if you didn't eat or Taco Bell at least like once a month, you'd have a hard time telling.
Wow.
They're fucking so good. She's made them 5 times. They're fucking good.
No wonder you fucking married her. All right. Yeah, Taco Bell, eh? How often do you have Taco Bell, Nick?
I haven't had Taco Bell in years, but I like Taco Bell.
Yeah, I haven't had it in a while. I used to work when I was young, I worked at Popeyes, the supplement store, not the fucking chicken chain for you Americans.
When I was younger, like 10, 9, 8, I grew up on Taco Bell or McDonald's. Yeah. So that's probably why McDonald's is not really my go-to anymore.
Yeah.
I had it too much as a child.
So
when I worked at the Popeyes, it was like right across the street from a Taco Bell. And I fucking ate that shit so much, man.
Yeah. Listen to this. So when I was younger, we were poor as fuck. So my mom would like save up a little bit of money. And I was the youngest of all my brothers. So she would take us out. She would take me out for the day to run her errands. And she'd be like, I'm going to take you to Taco Bell. Don't tell your brothers.
Yes.
So she'd take me to Taco Bell. I'd get it. Remember the Mexican pizza? They don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
That was my go-to every time. Mexican pizza and a fucking soft taco.
Yeah.
So that's why. So now I have an affinity for Taco Bell because of that fucking sentimental shit. I think that's why I like shit food. Because growing up, we never got any of it in my house.
That's all right. That's probably why I'm a huge fan of it, because that's all I ate in my house.
Yeah, I think that's. Did you ever notice that though? Like, Guy, did you eat a lot of shit food when you were growing up?
I love you guys. You know that?
Well, I love you too, Guy.
You guys are
we
I always start and come on here and smile every time.
Is our bet tonight or what?
No, and that's why.
No. It's not up to you.
Hold on, hear me out.
Up to you.
First of all, you tried to sideline me today with some fucking special guest. Then you canceled it.
Who said that's not coming on? Who said?
Oh man, really? I don't have my props. Oh, you know what? You know what? It's all right. I'm quick on my toes, son. I'm fucking float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I still got something I could do.
All right. Well, we'll decide. I'll decide when I want the 10 minutes to start.
No, this doesn't. No.
It doesn't start. It doesn't start when you want it to start.
I need to have stuff ready. And by the way, this is why if you would have had the podcast today, you would have won. Because right around 1 o'clock,
you couldn't stop talking.
No, I got the hiccups real bad, and I had them for like 5 hours straight. I was like, if we had this podcast, I'd be fucked.
Yeah, because Ian, that's the bet. He's not allowed to make a peep. Not a fucking noise. Nothing.
Not even
Wait, can we ask Ian a question if he thinks this is fair? And he says it started from guy can't interrupt, and I said I wouldn't talk, and now it's I can't make a peep. So even if you guys make fun of me and it's funny, I can't even go.
Yeah.
Do you think that's fair?
Oh, yeah, it's fair. Yeah.
See?
And you're such a, dude, Ian just wants to see me fucking lose.
I just want to be part of it. So yeah, of course I think it's fair.
Yeah, but you are part of it. You could be the part that's on my side.
You can't change the bet after it's already been agreed to.
It's hard for you as possible.
It's
Wait,
already
what?
been, the terms have already been agreed to. You can't change anything.
No, because the terms are supposed to be today.
No. It is today. Today's Thursday.
No, it was supposed to be the podcast we had.
No, it doesn't matter. It's Thursday.
Wow.
I'm gonna lose anyway.
You should have been a lawyer because you're a scumbag. A lawyer or a car salesman? A lawyer or a car salesman?
My mom says that to me all the time. I should have been a lawyer. Not because I'm a scumbag.
You look like
arguments are filled.
You look like a 90s rapper today.
Today, I got like my do-rag.
The beard, the black shirt, and the do-rag. Yeah.
You like being like a Bone Thugs and Harmony video. Bum, 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 bum,
I pulled out all the stops for today's podcast for Guy. Guy, what's your favorite fast? When you were growing up, did you eat a lot of fast food or no?
No, I was just fat.
I'm trying to figure out why I have such an affinity for fast food.
I literally had McDonald's once in a blue moon because we passed it on the way to my father's sports shop. So like if I went to work with my dad,
Your dad had a sports shop?
So my dad owned a hunting and fishing store for 15 years.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He had like an archery range inside, and you could buy. He had sold guns, ammo, fishing poles, bow and arrows. I used to make the bowstrings and make arrows, and
I thought your dad was a butcher.
No, dude, my dad was a butcher. Like, my dad was born in 1954. He was a butcher like in his teens, growing up, and like as he got older, and then he got out of the supermarket business. But he always butchers out of the garage. It's like a side hustle.
Yeah. I got you.
You know?
Oh, interesting. I didn't know about the sports store.
Yeah.
What's your favorite fast food order?
From
anywhere.
Chick-fil-A.
Oh, anywhere. I get a spicy chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A, and then I get a regular chicken meal with. Oh no, I'm sorry. I get the spicy chicken sandwich meal, regular chicken sandwich meal with cheese. Then I'll get the half diet lemonade and half iced tea is awesome.
So good, yeah.
Ian's my man. And then I get
here we go. Ian's my man.
Either I get the nuggets or the strips on the side, and sometimes one of their little cookies.
Are you ever not building alliances?
Why don't you worry about you?
Okay, I'll worry about
because Ian knew what I was talking about before I even said it.
All right. How long should your bulk phase be? 4 months, 6 weeks, 4 months, then a 6 week cut phase, or 6 months followed by a 3 month cut?
You can't answer these questions.
No, you can't. It's kind of pointless.
That's too vague.
Your bulk phase should be as long as you need it to be until you put the amount of size you need to put on.
How fat are you during the process? Like, there's so many things that need to be known, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The way my bulk phase went was I picked a show. First time I did a show, I picked a show. It was like 14 months out.
Yeah.
And I bulked up until the 12-week mark. That's how I
start prep this weekend. Fuck.
For Toronto?
What are you doing?
I'm doing Tampa.
And then Toronto?
Well, if Toronto happens, I just don't want to throw all my eggs in one basket for a show that's pretty fucking up in the air right now.
Yeah, well, you know Tampa's probably going to happen, so that's a safer bet for sure. Yeah.
But Toronto, I mean, like, you just fucking Ontario just closed again. Fuck this shit. You know?
Did it really?
Yeah.
We have a stay-at-home order right now.
Yeah, it's crazy here.
So like Walmart, anything that's non-essential is blocked off with fucking rope, you know?
Can I tell you though, I'm happy about the Walmart thing because, and I'll explain why. I don't think it's fair, and I've heard this on other
those businesses can stay open.
Yeah, I don't want to credit this as my thought. I heard it on a different news channel and it made sense. I don't like that they close like sports stores and shit like that, and then you can still go to Walmart and buy all that shit.
Yeah, I get it.
You're just fucking over all these other businesses.
Let me ask you guys a question. Are liquor stores open?
Wait a minute. Yeah, liquor stores are open. The second reason I like the whole Walmart thing is I think once you start affecting the huge corporations, things will start to change for the good. Because once Walmart's money starts getting cut and Costco's money starts getting cut, then they're going to be like, fuck this lockdown shit. We got to open up.
Yeah.
because right now the money people are for the lockdown because they're
more money.
Yeah, they're making more money, right? But once those big corporations have to lock down, they're going to be like, wait a minute, we're losing money now too. Fuck this shit.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of
Why are you guys on a lockdown again? What's the reasoning?
Dude, we don't even have, because apparently there's a new strain here, but there's not even like the percentage of deaths is like not.
No, it's ridiculous, man.
It's fucking low, man. But they're just.
It's like there'll be more cases, but then the death rate is so low, and it's just like it's fucking stupid, man.
Like, how long is this going to play out till people just fucking say like, "Fuck this," and like we're doing what we want, and we're going to go. It's going to like turn into a war.
Well, it's starting to get that way because I know there's in Leamington here. Leamington's a small city, like 20 minutes outside of Windsor or whatever, 30 minutes outside of Windsor. There's a restaurant just this weekend that they stayed open.
Yeah,
and they're like, "Fuck it," and then they had 500 people showed up to the restaurant in support in case like the health board tried to show up and close them down.
Is there like a lot of cases?
The health board never showed. No, there's not a lot of. I don't think there's any more cases anywhere else.
No.
Yeah.
But
I haven't even heard of like anything about the virus in months.
Me neither.
Well, Nick, you're in Florida, so you guys never shut down anything.
Nah, I don't hear shit.
Guy, I don't know what New Jersey.
We're still wearing masks in the fucking gym and.
Yeah, but they don't
like 35%.
Guy, Jersey's like 50% now, right?
I think they just increased it, but we were at like 35 for a minute.
Really?
30% what?
Capacity of like gyms and restaurants and.
Yeah, no. Right now, everything except for like grocery, pharmacy, liquor, and dispensaries are closed.
So dispensaries, liquor. The liquor thing is crazy to me.
Well, because the government makes a fucking shit ton of money on that. And
yeah, that's
more of a burden.
How much more corrupt can you get?
The liquor thing blows my mind because domestic disputes are up, suicides are up, everything is up since the lockdowns, and they're like, "Hey, you can go ahead and drink." I'm like, that's just going to cause more domestic disputes and more suicides. It's like, what the fuck?
Well, they rationalize it with the case that's saying like they don't want to have more people end up in the hospital from these kind of issues, but it's a double-edged sword, right? Like,
what do you mean? Like if somebody's an alcoholic?
Yeah. Like, and they, have withdrawals.
And then they have to withdrawals. Yeah. I don't know.
If that was the reasoning, Ian, that I got is because if you have people that are alcoholics, the amount of chaos that's going to cause, and like how many fucking domestics that's going to increase. That's the reasoning I got from police officers.
Yeah, I guess I didn't think of that. I don't know. It's fucking nuts. But anyway, I don't even know how we got on that. How did we get to Corona?
I don't know.
We got to the topics we got to on the phone last night.
Why?
What was the question we just answered?
Oh, something about a bulk. Who cares? We'll move on.
I said last night we were on the phone and we kept talking about like we're trying to get on one topic, and then 30 minutes later we were like, "How did we get here?" And I was like, "I don't know."
Should we ask them about the thing we talked about last night? We should ask them about the travel thing. Okay. So Nick,
can I ask it?
Okay, fine. You ask it. I don't care. Go ahead.
Well, if I ask it, hold on. Let me.
He doesn't. You can ask it because then you'll get shit on.
Would you, if you had the opportunity, if you had a family? Because I said I wouldn't, as a man, I wouldn't do it. And I don't mean this in any disrespect, but if I had a family and I had kids, like even now I don't have kids and I have my dogs, I wouldn't go over to Kuwait and leave everything behind just to do what I could do here, because here is a distraction to me.
Oh, I'm in 100% agreements with you.
I would never go to Kuwait.
No. But my thing is this: if I had nothing and I had an apartment, that's a different story. But if I was married and I had kids and my kids were whatever, like,
so basically, if you were like me, you'd go to Kuwait. Because
Fouad, we're talking. Fouad had opportunity to go. I had an opportunity to go. I turned it down, and my reasoning was, I have a mortgage, I have a house, I have dogs. Like, I'm not leaving that stuff. See, for if I had kids, there's no fucking way.
Okay, let them answer.
For you, Nick, though, and this is my rationale too, is I don't think that you'd be gaining anything by going there. I don't think so. You're already training hard. You're not going to be training harder to drink Kuwait.
Okay, wait 1 second. I think the question has become specific to Kuwait, and that wasn't really the question.
Okay, well,
it's not, guy. Let me tell you why.
Last night it was.
No. It's about Kuwait, but that's not the premise of the question. The premise of the question is, if you were achieving a certain level here, and you could go away and achieve a much better level.
Hey, wait. Can I just interject for 1 second?
Yeah.
Guys, is this a guaranteed increase in level?
Well, let's say you went and you noticed a definite change.
Okay.
Right? Would you stay, and would it then be justified to you?
No.
But I mean, I don't think so. No. And for me, I look at it here like I could never think that I would be gaining anything. And I think that by leaving my family and leaving my friends, that would be doing more of a detriment to my mental state, that I think I'd be worse of a bodybuilder, not a better.
Okay, but
I actually agree with that.
Okay, but 1 second. I agree with all of you, but we weren't talking about ourselves. We're talking in general. If a bodybuilder could go and it doesn't affect him and his relationships, is it wrong for him to go?
No.
That's kind of what we were talking about.
I don't think anything is wrong, given that it's discussed. If you have a partner, it's discussed, and there's a mutual acceptance and understanding.
Well, listen, I mean, that
That's
changes
really
that changed it for me. My thing was,
I still couldn't go though.
my thing was this, is that there's, you got, people can say drugs and other things, but the only thing that's not in Kuwait is distractions. And if you, there's no special equipment.
But you're still making it specific to Kuwait, and that wasn't my point.
But last night it was, though.
No, we use Kuwait as the example, but that's not really the point.
That was my
Kuwait, but we could be talking anywhere.
Yeah, we could be talking about anywhere.
If you can't get focused at home with distractions, and you're going to go away to avoid distractions and leave your family, like, I'm just kind of like, I don't know if I could do that.
See, I don't think that's wrong, because fighters do it all the time.
Wrong. I'm just saying personally, I couldn't do it.
No. But we were discussing whether it's wrong or right. And we both agreed that me and you both couldn't do it.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's wrong for one reason. What Iain said is what I said last night was, if you and your partner have discussed it and you're both ambitious people and you're both driven people.
Like in the case of Brandon Kurt, I think it's wrong, not at all.
Just 1 sec. So if you both talked about it and you're like, you know what, this is going to be better forever, for us, for you, it's going to be better for the family, you should go. Mm-hmm. In that case, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think if you're in a situation where you're like, fuck you, bitch, fuck the kids, I'm going because it's good for me and I'm selfish.
Yeah,
then you're an asshole. That's a different story, right? But I think if a couple discusses it,
but there's a fine line of communication.
And then the other thing too is, I don't think just because you're focused here doesn't mean everybody's like you. Like
100%. I
like other bodybuilders might need to be secluded, just like some fighters need to be secluded.
All I'm saying is this, is that like I've always wanted kids. I don't have kids, right? But I have my dogs. When I travel and people go, oh, like, are you staying for a couple extra days, or like you staying after the show? And I'm like, no, I got to get home. I'm like, why? What's home? I don't say my friends. I don't really say my family, because my family's my family, but I live alone. And I literally say, because I miss my dogs. Like, there's no way I could leave my dogs for X amount of time, let alone leave my kids.
Yeah, that's fine. And I agree with you.
I was just saying, I, as a man, couldn't.
Yeah. But I think that's the part that's different, is you're saying I, as a man, meaning like, it's not really you. You're saying like men should act this way. And I don't think that's the part that's right. Because I think every man's different.
I think Guy's just talking about himself.
I agree. Yeah. I think he's just.
Yeah, I'm saying me as a man. When I say as a man, I mean like as the man that
he is.
You mean you specifically?
The way I was raised.
Me as a person.
Like, that's just if I had kids and I called my dad and I told my dad, like, I have an opportunity to go away, like this could, jumpstart my career, and I had kids, my dad would say, if you left, I'll kill you.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's when I say as a man, the way I was raised.
Okay, everybody has their own principles.
Yeah,
even for me, when I moved to Florida away from my family, that was rough on me. Like, there's no way in hell I would go to Kuwait.
Yeah, I mean, look, I like I said, I agree with you, because I had the chance to go and I didn't go because I'm like, I don't want to leave my wife.
So did I.
So I do agree with you. But what I'm saying is, in the right scenario for the right person, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't either.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
But for me, like Iain said, for me, I don't even think it would benefit.
I don't think it would at all.
No.
Honestly, where I'm at, I feel like I'm in the perfect environment.
I think for you or me, I think it would be a detriment more than anything.
I agree.
Fouad, I think you made a good point last night.
What's that?
And you said, Guy, it wouldn't be good for you. And I think that's maybe why I feel the way I feel.
I said it wouldn't be good for you?
Yeah.
Maybe it would, though. I could easily make this case for you, right? I could easily say,
I promise I can't tone it down. I can't chill. And if I'm at a place where I have to take naps and I haven't napped a day in my life, like
I know, but look at it this way. Just devil's advocate for 1 minute.
1 minute? You mean for the next hour and a half?
For every single podcast, I'll be devil's advocate. So let's say you can't sit still, right?
Of course I can't.
Let's say that's the reason you're not Mr. Olympia.
Probably.
Let's say they call you and they're like, look, you're going to come here and I know you're not going to like it, but you're going to do exactly what we want you to do. And that's sit in your fucking room, eat your fucking meals, sleep when you're supposed to sleep, and then train. And let's say after a couple months, you're like, holy fuck, my physique looks totally different. I think I can beat Mr. Olympia. You're not going to go home. You're going to be like,
okay, now I know what I have to do at home.
Yeah, but you can't. But let's say you can't do it at home because at home you like gardening, and you like fucking around with the dogs, you like going out with your friends. You like this secluded place takes all that away from you.
I don't. My thing is I actually think I would be fucking so stressed out and anxiety ridden sitting in a room doing nothing that I would actually.
I'm not trying to change your mind because you know yourself. What I'm saying is for someone else, they might be able to say, you know what? Yeah, you know what? I'm fucking gardening all day long. I can't fucking sit still. I'm doing all this shit. I'm training too hard.
Let's isolate away from that.
If these people take over and make me fucking chill, maybe I'll gain 10, 20, 30 pounds of muscle and start killing everybody.
So like I went to a couple years back when I was dating this girl, we went to Turks and Caicos on a vacation. And like I tell people, if there's a place you want to go to do nothing, it's Turks and Caicos because there's nothing to fucking do, like nothing at all. And it was good for like the first like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah,
but we stayed for like I think 8 days. Like I was like, what the fuck? Like I'm losing my mind. Like I'm doing nothing all day, and it was driving me insane. So I like that. Thinking about that makes me like want to fucking lose my mind.
No, and you know what? I'm the same way. After 3 or 4 days on a all inclusive resort, I'm like, okay, I'm good. I want to go home now.
Yeah.
Right. But what I'm saying to you is, if the person's actions that they do every day are the things standing in their way of being better, then being in that environment and taking those things away from them
helps
is necessary. It's like taking your fucking medicine. You don't want to do it, but if it's going to make, if your ultimate goal in life is to be the best bodybuilder you can be, and you know being in this shit situation that you don't like is going to make you better, then you may consider it.
If I didn't have kids and like situation was different, then maybe I would take up that. Yeah. But if I had kids and a wife, that would make it a real fucking game changer for me.
Yeah, I agree. Like I said, I couldn't leave my wife when I was asked. So
listen, kudos to the guys that can do it.
Yeah,
you know.
No, it definitely takes a strong. I mean, when we think of Brandy and Brandon,
you got to have a set of balls. The wife and the husband.
That's a strong fucking couple because, like I told you last night, I'm sure Brandon and Brandy sat down, had a conversation, and they were like, "Yeah, let's do this." And it takes a strong.
And I guarantee you, in that dynamic, she was like, fucking go get him.
Yeah,
you know? Go do it. This is awesome. I think you should do this opportunity, you know?
Well, that's what, you know, because guy asked me yesterday, he's like, well, would you go? And I said, or no, he said, would Summer care? And I said, actually, Summer would be the person that would be like, if it's going to make you happy and it's going to make you better, yeah, I want you to go do it.
Melissa would say that too. If I had even like a small inkling in my mind that is what I needed to do.
Can I ask the obvious question that nobody's asked?
Why
your girls are not allowed there?
Yeah, I know that.
Yes, they can go there. Yes.
No, they cannot. From what I was told,
they can. When Regan was there, Victoria, when he was with her, she went down and visited him.
Is that true?
Yeah.
But like
I was told
you have to dress a certain way. You're not allowed in the gyms. They can't go in the gyms. Like there is rules.
Don De La Rosa told me when he was there and he was married that he was not allowed to have his wife out there.
Well, I mean, I know that Victoria went there when Regan was there.
Maybe he meant in the gyms, like she was.
Yeah, they cannot go in the gyms for sure.
Yeah. I don't know the rules, so I can't say.
I didn't think any women were allowed like in that whole like camp vicinity.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, well, hey, let me ask you a question. If your wives were not allowed there for 6 months, would you still go?
Well, then you'd have to come back here and visit.
But the whole point.
No, you can't. I don't think you do. I don't think you can just leave Kuwait when like if like they take care of you and like.
No, you can, because I know Reagan left for Christmas, and that's when he didn't go back.
Yeah.
Well, so you can't say he left and went back. He just left.
No. He left on the premise that he was going back. He left on the premise that he was going back, and then he
left. Maybe he just said that to leave without any stress.
Yeah, maybe. But I'm just saying, like, they let him go, and then he decided he wasn't going to go back. So I don't know. I mean, I think if I go, I'm not worried about visiting my wife, right? Because
I'm just talking about 6 months without sex is like sucks a fucking major.
There's a lot of FaceTime. There's a lot of FaceTimes.
What's happening in those FaceTimes?
A lot of jerking off going on. I mean, fuck.
They even block. I heard they block porn sites out there. XNXX would have been hot.
They
block porn sites. That's
Pornhub.
No, they do.
You want to go with like a big library.
What you need to do is make a lot of home videos or record a lot of shit on your phone before you go. Like film the porn off your computer so you have something for the fucking memory bank in the apartment.
I want to get somebody from there on the podcast and talk to them. I wonder if those guys look at porn? They must.
Talk to Nathan.
Yeah. Nathan. Yeah, I've talked. Yeah, Nathan.
But I had Nathan on the pod, but I'm not. What am I going to do? Ask him middle of pod. So, hey, man, did you watch porn when you're out there? Like,
yeah, but I heard they block porn. Is that true?
They block porn sites.
Okay. Let me see. How to cure lat imbalances. Anybody?
Unilateral movements.
Yeah.
Unilateral movements. Okay. Knee sleeves or knee wraps?
Sleeves.
Wrap.
Neither.
Both. Depends how old you are, I guess.
Wow, we literally every single one of us answered polar opposite.
No, we answered.
Fuad's the oldest because he's got the most.
I got sleeves and my wraps over top.
It was Nick the youngest saying he doesn't need anything. And me the next, I'm like, just sleeves. I don't need wraps yet.
I'm like wraps.
This guy's like, both.
I'm like, just mummify my legs for me.
That was a perfect, just like progression of,
That was like the perfect, like Verizon bar. Like,
what the fuck? Okay.
Like good, better, bad. Like hysterical.
Guy, I love it.
If everybody shows up at their all-time best, what would be your top 10 Olympia if you guys were to judge?
Wait, say it again?
We've done this before.
Yeah, no, not that.
Is Mike O'Hearn the perfect balancing point between bodybuilding and classic physique?
No.
He's
not a competitor in either.
I don't.
Bodybuilder, wasn't he?
That's a good question. It's a weird question, but it's a good question. Who is the perfect balancing point between both?
Keon.
That's a good point. Yeah. That's a good call.
I mean, Keon will be a top 5 212 guy this year, and he's been a top 5 guy in classic. I mean,
yeah.
Basically all you're thinking of is who is the most classic bodybuilder you can think of right now?
Keon.
Other than Keon, is there anybody else?
Yeah, guys like Cedric, but Cedric is way over a classic weight limit, so it doesn't count. You know?
Well, I don't care about weight.
Bodybuilder going to be a classic bodybuilder.
No. What I'm asking is, I'm trying to bridge the gap, right? So I'm trying to find a bodybuilder that's more classic.
A bodybuilder that's more classic.
Yeah, like an open bodybuilder that's more classic. So Keon's a good one. Is Reagan close enough or no?
Open and 212, so we can go both here.
No fucking way.
Take it easy, man. Rip my fucking head off.
Like, no fucking way.
It's like, what's your fucking deal? I didn't even. You got a beef? You got a beef with Reagan or something? I don't fucking know what's going on. All right. Okay, Keon. Is there anyone else? Cedric was a good call too.
Cedric, yeah, I think
Cedric's fucking huge, man. Like,
yeah, but he's got a classic look.
But he does look. He does have that.
Yeah, but like if you see Cedric in the gym in a tank top, you're not being like, this guy's classic. You know, like,
I agree.
It's true.
Like, this is a fucking mutant. You know,
it's deceiving. It's really deceiving how big fucking Cedric really is in real life, isn't it?
Any of those guys that are tall, any of those tall guys, man, like him, Cucklo, Sergio, like you see these guys in person, you're so overwhelmed with how much bigger they are. You know,
Ian, it's Kuklo. I have to fix it. I just have to fix it. It's like
I was literally go the porn route. So I was just like, don't say it, and then you were like this, Kuklo. But I knew exactly what you were thinking of.
Everyone says my fucking last name wrong. I can do it. Okay.
How do you say
but Kuklo and Cuckold is very close.
Yeah, Cucklo is not a good one because it's too close to
Cucklo.
Yeah. All right, let's stick with Keon then.
Keon's probably the best option.
Which is smaller, Guy's patience or Nick's head?
Fuck off.
I saw this question.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Guy's patience.
I say Guy's patience.
I hate both of you.
Guy's patient, I think. He doesn't actually get angry. Actually, he just raged on some guy in a car. So what the fuck am I talking about?
No, well, you know what's funny? Real quick, in between when I got out of my car and I came inside and literally grabbed the shirt and short, I really took my sweaty shit off, threw it, grabbed the first shirt and shorts, I put them on.
Yeah.
But I was on the phone with my buddy who was a cop because while I was chasing this guy, I called my buddy and because I wanted to give him I wanted to see if he was working to give him the license plate. So I was enraged, and he kept calling me when I was on the podcast because he didn't pick up. So I talked to him on the way in, and I said I hung up on you because I was didn't want you to hear me to tell me to calm down because I didn't want to fucking listen to that at the moment. So I wasn't raging, but that was like a fucked up situation where like somebody literally tried to push me into a tree.
Okay. All right. Well, you're okay now. Don't worry about it.
But just for the record,
You're good.
I did interrupt very last podcast, and Fouad thought something was wrong with me. Oh, I wasn't gonna say that, but just for the record,
I was like, why? I'm like, why is guy being so polite?
He literally texted me after the podcast. It was like, "Were you all right tonight? You seemed a little quieter than usual." And I was like, "Yeah, I was trying not to interrupt so much."
Because you read all the comments and it affected you. That's why.
I was to be honest, if people really get pissed off,
Ian, what do you?
I'm not a fucking jerk off. Like I'll respect them, but like when I talk on the phone, like Fouad, you interrupt me all the fucking time. Nick interrupts me. We all interrupt each other. That's what guys do.
Ian, what are you watching?
What do you mean?
You're watching something.
You just went like this. What do you mean?
I'm looking down at like you guys. Your Fouad's here, guys here.
Okay.
Oh, I
have it on full screen.
Every time you're on the podcast,
why do you always look at the same thing? Your eyes never move.
Yeah.
Every time you're on the podcast, Ian, I think you're watching something while you're on the podcast.
No.
He's watching himself deadlift.
Here, look.
He's watching his deadlift. Yeah, you deadlifted like eight fucking plate. What's that?
I see nothing.
Oh,
I'm trying to do it like screen so you can see.
Well, you're doing.
Oh, we're full screen. I got you. Okay. I got it. Okay.
A constant flash in my eyes. Thanks.
I was just trying to show you what I can see. You know.
Well, now I see blinking lights in my eyes.
Favorite. Okay, I got a good one, but I think it's going to be easy. But you never know with you guys.
Still very blurry.
Is that a BlackBerry?
No, it's a fucking
brand new iPhone.
See?
Oh, look at the bottom. Oh, it's
a
computer screen.
That's my computer.
It looks like a BlackBerry, doesn't it?
No, it's a picture I'm taking, and there's my keyboard below.
But your keyboard keys look like a BlackBerry keyboard. I thought it was funny.
Favorite actor between Denzel Washington, Bruce Willis, and Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
Who?
Keanu Reeves?
Keanu Reeves? Are you serious?
He's fucking awesome.
You topped him over.
He's
Denzel.
lying. You're lying.
No, the Matrix movies are like my favorite movies. I got to pick fucking Keanu Reeves.
Oh, you want to know why? Because Keanu Reeves is a good-looking guy, and so is fucking Ian. Good-looking guy.
I like John Wick better than the Matrix.
I love John Wick too. So hey, look at that, John Wick and the Matrix. Come on.
John Wick is bad.
Clearly, Denzel is a way better actor.
Bad movie. Name one bad movie Denzel did.
Yeah, Man on Fire is like better than every Keanu Reeves movie.
Equalizer is badass.
Book of Eli.
Remember the Titans. Book of Eli.
Training Day. Come on.
Training Day. Holy shit. American Gangster.
Yeah.
That's my favorite movie of all time. Really?
Yeah.
That's disappointing.
Yeah. Human Centipede.
Are we all gonna watch it?
I'm not watching that shit.
Can we do a bro chat where we all watch it together?
Live action video?
Yeah, we're just gonna.
Yeah, can we do that?
We'll both chat the movie.
Is that possible?
Yeah, we can do it, I think.
If I buy it, I'll buy it.
No, I can buy it and I'll just share my screen.
Yeah, can we do that one day this weekend? I don't have any friends.
I don't want to watch Human Centipede.
What? It's not about what you want all the time. You gotta get the things they want, Fouad. They want to see it.
People want. Fouad.
So I gotta sit through this shit movies.
I gotta sit through these shit podcasts, and I hate you every fucking week.
How long is this movie?
It's 2 hours. It's crap. It's like
I thought
this podcast is 2 hours.
2 hours of a lot.
But you like it.
Naked.
Yeah, but I would like to watch the movie with you because I'm scared.
Okay.
Wait, isn't the Human Centipede like some fucking weird sex thing?
Yes.
Wait,
2 hours?
Fouad, what kind of porn do you watch? It's not a sex thing.
Well, they're sewing people's mouths to other people's assholes. I'm like, it's not like, I don't know. Is it sex or is it fun? Like, what is it?
No. So the director, from what I was told when I was doing physical therapy at NMR, where I go 4 times a week, the physical therapist, Jeremy, that works on me, he told me that the way this movie came to be was the name of the director. His last name is Six. And they were having like a discussion, like him and a bunch of directors and producers. And one of the guys brought up a conversation and said that
10 minutes starts now.
Hey, mid-convo.
Yeah. Does that suck right in the middle of your fucking speech? You just shut the fuck up.
I silenced him.
Silence. Don't say a fucking word. All right, let's look at guys' pictures. All right, what are we going to look at? Tagged photos?
What the fuck is this?
What? This?
Is that some Jackie Chan shit?
I don't know what he's fucking doing over here.
How fucking high is Sean Roden in that photo?
Sean Roden looks high as a kite.
Yeah, he's so high there.
Let's see what guy's doing over here. Should we go to his tag photos? Usually those are worse.
Go to the tag photo. Let's see what we got.
All right. Should we just go to maybe Google?
I got to think he's got a pretty clean cut Instagram here, you know?
Yeah, not much going on.
No,
Yeah.
This is mostly going to be like just fans tagging him in their progress
Yeah,
pictures.
let's go back to post. Does he have any reels?
Ah,
Look how small his fucking legs are.
that leg is so.
Why do they call him quadro? His legs are like fucking sticks.
My hamstring alone is bigger than this quad.
What's this? Is this some motivational shit?
Yeah, this is his.
With that gray ass beard.
This is Machiavelli motivation.
Question why you even work out. I've done it before many times, but until you get to that level,
I can't take him serious with the gray patch in his beard.
literally you feel like you're going to die from being pushed to your absolute.
Why so serious all the time?
Failure. But,
Let's see what else is there. Anything good? No, that's no good. Why is he? What the fuck is this?
Why is there so much ass?
Why you got a G-string on? Oh, that's not him. Oh yeah, it is. Is that what you look like without a beard?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, you're gonna look ugly. Oh, what are you doing?
Oh, full moon pose.
What is that shit?
He's in good shape.
Showing the glutes.
Do we got anything? Why are you in your backyard? What's this?
Is he working out in the backyard?
Oh, fucking hardcore.
Hardcore.
Fucking hardcore, man.
I'd rather take the day off.
What is this fucking ketchup? Look at all this ketchup. You're fucking disgusting. What are you, a fucking 7-year-old girl? Come on, man. You're like a little kid eating Kraft dinner.
And it's all serious. He's like, I'm so hardcore, but he's got half a bottle of ketchup on his fucking food. All right.
And you know that's like the full sugar ketchup too.
What do you got here, guy? What are you doing? Look at this face without a beard. This is hilarious. I can't.
He looks like a fucking naked mole rat.
I think I heard Guy say something. I think I heard him. I think I heard him make a peep.
We heard you, guy.
I heard something. I heard something.
Good.
Look at his face.
Yeah, all right. What the fuck is this? All right. What do we got? Anything good here, Guy? Nothing? Not very easy to roast, Guy. Ian, you're usually on fire with these. What the fuck, dude?
I mean, this is just like a very standard bodybuilder Instagram, you know? It's hard for me to say much about it.
Should we go to Google?
Guy Cisternino sucks. Guy Cisternino talks health scare.
All right, let's see what we got. Why is my fucking photo here? All right. Anything good? Okay, this sucks. All right, how are we going to get him to talk? What are we going to talk about, Ian?
Just keep going with the podcast.
All right, we'll keep going. You want to talk about that the debate we had the last time? The political debate we got into?
That you and I did?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
What's it about?
Guy said that people should be able to say whatever they want no matter how bad it is. And no, they
Look at
shouldn't
his
have
fucking face. I love it.
they shouldn't have any repercussions at all, no matter how bad what they say is. Like they could say like racist things, they could say anything they want, and they should have no punishment.
And he said he wants to disband all police and military.
Yeah. And he said the borders should be open.
Yeah.
He said that there should be no yeah, I don't know why you're wearing that shirt. You weren't saying that. That's why you made me cut that out. Because you're like, you have to cut this out because my fans are going to get upset. Just, it's okay, man. And so he said, you
Look
want
at that little finger.
What else did he say that day? That's why we cut it out. Nick, are you there? Or what's going on?
I'm here.
I thought you froze again.
No. I'm right here, buddy.
I'm gonna call one of his exes.
Do you know any of his?
Is that the special guest we're having on?
Yeah. Let's see what she has to say.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I'm texting her right now.
I'm starting to look a little worried here. He's checking his pulse. Who we calling?
I just sent the text.
You sent the text?
Yeah.
How many minutes we got him for?
We got 5 more minutes.
Okay.
No, four more minutes.
Hopefully she answers quickly.
Yeah, I know.
Hurry the fuck up.
Let me see. One more. I'm gonna send one more message and see. I gotta act quick.
Is she coming on?
We're gonna get her on, yeah.
Fuck, we don't have a lot of time.
Yeah.
Fuck.
What does that mean?
I'm gonna fucking lose because this motherfucker hasn't said a word. You guys are horrible at this. I thought Ian for sure would be able to get him to say something. I think Ian's on your side. I think Ian's on your side, fucking guy. This is gonna look horrible. Come on, somebody do something.
I don't know, man. He seems like he's pretty tight-lipped there.
Yeah.
Guy doesn't like to lose.
Apparently not. I didn't have as good a plan as I thought I did. Hey, Paul. I need you to make Guy talk. Can you say something? I need you to make Guy talk or make a peep. Do something.
Okay. Guy, you look like shit in Niagara Falls. You shouldn't have won.
He said, okay.
Did I get it?
No, he's fucking tight-lipped. He's tight-lipped. He's holding out.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm standing here naked right now, guys. Does that make you crack?
No.
No. Damn. I just shaved my
He's
back.
only got. What did you say? You shaved your ass?
No, my back. I just got done shaving my back.
Did he shave his head yet?
Paul, did you shave your head? Nick wants to know.
No. You said this weekend.
Oh. Okay.
Only Thursday.
You're not very much help. I got to call somebody else. I only have like a minute left.
Okay. Good luck.
Thanks. How much time do I got? Fuck.
He didn't bite on the things that were you'd think, you know.
What are you pointing at? I can't. You don't
say
talk.
what you're thinking. What are you trying to say?
No. All right. Well, I think I might accept the loss.
Did you lose? I think you lost.
I didn't lose yet.
Does anyone know Guy's address?
I do.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Can we do like some kind of like call the police to his house or something?
Yeah.
Can we call and say that he's got us locked up in his basement?
That would get him going. All right.
When the cops show up or call him, he's gonna have to talk.
Fuck.
Time,
It's got to be 10 minutes.
No, not yet. There's still a few more seconds.
Really?
Yeah. Let me see. I'm gonna try something. You fucker. You're such a fucker. You know that? Fuck you, guy.
Is that you calling him Nick?
No.
Shh. Answer the phone, you fuck.
He's totally peeping.
Fucking asshole.
He's totally making noise. That should be a rule. He's not allowed to leave the.
Yeah,
Hey, you can't leave. You lose.
You lost. You left.
Guy.
You lost. You left.
Yo, guy.
You're not allowed to leave the bro chat.
Guy, I'll give you $250 if you swallow that whole chew.
Oh.
You did it. He did it.
He did it.
We
So can
couldn't-
he speak now?
Yes, he can speak now.
Hey, who were you trying to call?
Nobody. I was faking it.
Oh, you fucking got me. Fucking my heart dropped.
I know. Fuck.
The fact that you couldn't find something on Google. Oh my God, live. Oh my God, live. Let's go.
If we're doing it live, we gotta do it.
Yes, that was the deal.
Let's go,
Oh,
buddy.
hold on. Oh, no.
Save it all the way up.
No, I don't want you to. No, don't do a story about it.
I'm not. I just want to film it for my own fucking keepsake.
Okay, but don't put it up yet. You
Okay,
fucker.
I'm gonna film too, though.
This is what happens when you fucking try to fucking outbet me. Look at that.
Oh, no.
That's a lot of hair there, bud.
Oh no!
Look at it.
That's
The whole thing, man.
Looks like he's gonna cry. Are you gonna cry?
Oh,
crying.
that you look like a fucking penis now. You better take that hat off.
Oh!
Oh.
You want to keep? I'll let you keep the Fu Manchu.
You look like fucking Hulk Hogan.
Oh my God!
Better move those earphones, buddy.
This is horrible.
When is the last time you shaved your face?
Fuck, man. Like 2017.
No way.
All right, he's got to come off for a second.
Is he gonna cry?
I think I might cry.
No.
Yeah, I see a tear.
I'm going to leave my sideburns.
Bro, what the fuck is that? Get rid of that.
This sucks so bad.
Oh my God, you're gonna look like a big fucking light bulb.
I can't see with the side.
Holy shit.
You have the same. Is that the Phillips one?
This is, yeah, for everybody who always asks me what I use, this is the best trimmer I ever had.
Yeah, I just got that one.
Philips Norelco. It's like waterproof, fucking wireless a little bit.
I just bought it like last week.
He's so funny. He's waiting to do the worst part last
Yeah.
because that reveals his ugly fucking face.
Fuck you, guy.
Once the fucking chin juice is gone, that's it.
Listen, you can't say I welch on my bets.
What?
At least I don't welch on my bets.
You tried to fucking win last minute by fucking telling me.
Can we get him to just keep just the mustache?
He looked like a pedophile.
Yeah, keep just the mustache.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at this. You look like such a fucking twat.
You look like a jackass.
All right, I'm going to do the rest of the show like this.
Wait, you got to shave it up before the end.
Look how fucking good that looks. I think I'm just going to leave this.
I think it looks good.
I do too. I
You
like
got a
it.
snail trail on your shirt.
All right, there we go.
Did you just shave that right over your computer desk?
I got a bowl.
He was prepared.
He was ready for losing this bet.
I
He
knew
was prepared.
I knew Guy wouldn't fucking make a fucking sound because he likes to win.
Oh my, that made me tear up. The fucking salad bowl of hair. I cut my fucking video short before.
All right, what
Is
do you
that
think?
gross to you?
What do you think?
Oh, it's gross.
Looks good.
Fu Man,
I like it, man.
I think it looks good.
Yeah.
Wow, I haven't seen my face in a long time. Look at I got a double chin.
Yeah, you got a little bit.
Oh yeah, you're 281 pounds, man.
Suck that
You're
in.
not gonna have a single chin.
I got something to show you.
I got to do some exercises there. Fucking.
No, you just get a little liposuction there. That's good.
It's not fat. Look, it's hard.
But they could get like
a tuck.
Yeah, tuck. Yeah,
like a chin tuck.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe my fucking beard's gone.
I'm gonna just.
And that'll come back so fast. Come on.
Yeah, I know.
I can't take you serious.
Wait, you don't like my what is that?
I gotta
Handlebars?
take a picture.
You don't like my handlebars?
Shave it down to just a regular mustache now.
No, fuck you, dude. This is better. At least I'll leave this.
That's up for the bet. I get to decide.
Here,
that.
Nick, you want to take a photo?
I did.
All right.
You can't post it yet, though.
Yeah, don't post it.
Yeah, not until this video goes up.
I'm not posting it.
I got hair all over my
I'm sending
desk.
it to my mom.
You're
I am sending it to my mom.
Sending it to your mom.
Yeah.
All right. Fuck.
Hey,
You know what though? You look like the fucking lead singer of Queen.
Yeah, he does.
dude, side by side of me and you, look. That was part of my getup. That if that and duct tape.
There. Now I ain't worried about it.
Yo, do you have hostile fucking face masks?
That's right, man. Check it out.
Damn. Can I get one of those?
Yeah, all you gotta do, I'll send you a contract, you sign it, and I'll send you
That's it. That's the contract. Just sign the contract. You don't get paid. You just get face masks and product.
Yeah, I'll send you one. Okay, back to the show.
That was great.
For fuck's sakes. All right. I feel like I should finish it.
Fouad, just for the record, it's 2-0.
Why 2?
I won 2 bets.
What bet?
There's another bet that I won. The 4x4.
That wasn't a bet. It was just a fucking.
Oh my god, you look even weirder.
No, I'm down with this mustache. Keep that. That's good.
Oh my god, you look like my dad.
That looks like Chris Bumstead now.
Just like him.
Oh my god, I can't take you serious.
Oh, that's great. I like it.
All right.
That's
Wait,
wait, so fucking Italian.
Can you call Summer?
Look how bad that is. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Summer, come see this shit.
No, cover your face. Cover your face. Put the mask on. I want to see her reaction. Will she come into the video?
Name's Mario or something.
Will she come into the video so I can see her reaction?
She's not gonna come. She's probably upstairs. She's not gonna hear me.
Text her, Joe.
No.
Did you film in your basement?
Yeah, this is my office, like my studio room down here.
Downstairs or main floor?
No, downstairs.
Downstairs.
Yeah. Oh, she's calling. Hello,
FaceTime.
you're live on the podcast.
Are you yelling my name?
Yeah, I have a mustache now.
Oh no, you lost.
Oh no is right, Summer.
Summer, can you come down and see him, please, on the podcast quick?
She can't.
Make it.
What'd you say, Summer?
I didn't think I would make it.
I didn't think you would either.
Can she come see it?
Oh,
She doesn't want to be. Doesn't like the camera, dude.
Well, she doesn't have to come on camera. We just got to have her see it.
okay.
Do you want to come? Do you want to come down and see my mustache?
No, I'm good. Live?
FaceTime her right now. FaceTime her.
Okay. 1 sec. I'm gonna FaceTime you. You won't be on camera. Don't worry.
No. I'm not FaceTiming you.
Okay. She's not FaceTiming me.
Live?
What's that?
Yeah, we won't see you though. We can't see her.
Shave it live?
Yeah, you're live right now. Well, you're not live, but we're filming.
No, did you shave your beard?
Yeah, I
live?
shaved it right on camera.
Oh my god.
FaceTimer.
All right, I'll see you later.
Okay.
I'll bring it to bed with me.
What are you bringing to bed? The bowl of hair?
The bowl of hair and the bowl of hair,
bro.
The tickler. The tickler.
You got the tickler now.
Should I get rid of it now? No. I
No.
think I'll leave the mustache.
I don't know. You're kind of freaking me out with the mustache.
Shave a line just down the middle of the mustache right now.
Why?
Just
separate
shave a gap. Shave a gap. Split it.
Yeah, split it just for fun.
Yeah. Give it the old back.
I feel like this is very Arab Italian. I like it. I think I'm gonna leave it for a little bit.
It's very Italian air dad man mode. Yeah.
I feel like my dad right now.
Yeah.
That's good. Can we carry on now? Can we carry on? You guys can't take me seriously anymore.
I'm all for it.
Okay. All right, let's move on.
I think it's fucking hilarious.
Are you happy, guy?
Huh?
You happy you finally beat me at
Should
something?
be.
At something? What was the thing I lost you at?
Well, you lose all the time.
It's the most fucking random comment in the world.
All our arguments, you lose all of them.
Name one.
Well, other than the 4x4 one.
You're like arguing with a woman.
Why? Why?
Because it's like when a girl goes, "You've been acting like an asshole. What have I done that's an asshole?" Well, I can't think right now.
Well, yeah.
When you're so quick to say I'm an asshole, then you better have a fucking backup.
Oh, I didn't come with back. Just you know what? I got a mustache right now, all right? Just let me win.
Take your win.
You come out with a shirt that says I got a mustache now.
All right. Let's answer some questions, then we'll go. It's already 9:30. It's not that. I think it actually, you know what? If you didn't know who I was and you saw me walking through a grocery store,
you look like you're a history teacher.
Yeah, but it wouldn't look fucked up. It would look like, yeah, that guy's got a mustache.
Whatever. Yeah. It's like this guy's behind the times a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy's behind the times.
Okay.
I got a funny story too. I was at the gym a couple days ago. So this kid probably, well, he obviously watches the podcast if he said this. So shout out to whatever this kid's name is, and fucking, I'm about to rip him here. He comes up to me, or he doesn't, like, I'm doing the lat pull down. It's next to like the cable system.
Yeah.
And it's pretty loud in there. And he looks over at me and he's like, he's like, "You're the real squirt king, bro." And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Sorry, that was really fucking weird of me to say."
What the fuck?
He's like, "You're the real squirt king." I'm like, what the fuck?
Come from?
Yeah, I know. And then he's like, "Sorry." He's like, "Sorry, that was so fucking weird of me to say." And then he kept like apologizing for it.
He's trying to make.
What was your response?
I just laughed. I'm like, "Oh, it's all good, man." Like,
trying to make some connection with the podcast.
Yeah, by calling another adult man a squirt king.
Yeah. Yeah, we figured out that that's just piss anyway.
It's not.
That is.
It's like 70% pee.
It's like, yeah, it's bulk of it is piss.
Oh, I know some of it is for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but the bulk of it is.
That's okay.
So I won't say it again, Nick, but we know.
What?
Well, the real name.
Piss King.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
Just change the blue to yellow.
To yellow, yeah. Yeah, you're good.
Well, no, I mean, you've never seen a girl squirt and come out yellow, ever.
No, but we looked it up, and it's like 80% piss.
Yeah, I know, but even if a girl is dehydrated, if she squirts, it's not coming out yellow.
Yeah, but your piss can be clear.
Yeah, I know, but like, okay, I mean, I've had sex with a girl who was a squirter first thing in the morning when your piss is always yellow and it doesn't come out yellow.
So is your evidence for it not being piss that's your evidence?
Maybe she kept a bottle of water next to the bed.
That's it. That's my anecdotal evidence. My one and only sample of that, doing it in the morning with that one person. Yes.
That must be it then. Forget it. Argument's over. Okay. Biggest regret in life. We're getting serious now.
I can't take it. You're gonna have to shave that mustache if you want to ask this question.
I don't think so. I think I like it.
Biggest regret, having you shave your beard and not your mustache.
That's my biggest regret. Yes, having to shave my beard. Yes.
Mine's probably getting my full arm tattooed while I was still bodybuilding.
Why? I like that. I always want to get my forearm.
It doesn't affect your placing, though.
No, it doesn't affect my placing, but I like the look of, like, I don't mind, like, you know, like you guys have small pieces. Like I have a small one here. Like I got one of my trap. I don't mind stuff like that. But when it's like a full color piece covering my whole arm, I wish I'd waited till I was done. I like it, and I'd like to do more, but I wish I'd done it after bodybuilding. I don't like the look of it when I see it.
I think it looks better.
It irritates me.
I was going to get a half sleeve.
I think it's just you, dude, because I think it looks badass on a bodybuilder.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, but that's why it's my biggest regret.
Yeah. No, I'm just telling you from the outside looking in, because I know, like, Dorian Yates has one on his forearm too, and I'm like, I always thought it was fucking badass, because I got mine on my rear delt down my tricep.
Yeah.
And I always wanted to finish it and get my forearm done, because I
did the forearm because I was like, okay, well, if I'm going to be still bodybuilding, this is going to affect it the least.
Yes.
So when I'm done, I'll do it up the rest of my arm, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I still wish, like, just for, like, I don't know, I'm kind of like a purist. Like, I like the clean, you know?
Yeah. Guy, do you have any tattoos other than the arm one?
No.
Nick?
No.
You don't have any at all?
Yeah, he does.
I just have the one.
That one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I have 3.
What's the other one? You have the one on your other arm? What's that?
I got for like my first Olympia. And then I have one on my trap as well.
Let me see it. Can I see it or no?
Yeah. It's
that's pretty fucking cool.
It's hard to see because it's dark in here. It's the Olympia O, and then it's 2018 in
yeah, that's pretty awesome. I didn't fucking do anything like that.
Just for my first one.
Fuck, I don't have any memorabilia of any sort of like anything from my career.
Yeah, neither do I.
What do you mean? You have fucking trophies and shit?
I have a couple. I've saved like my Olympia medals and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about you're talking about the tattoos on you, or just in general?
I'm just saying, like, I think that's a cool thing to memorize. Like,
you can still do that now.
I know, but now it's gay because Ian's got it.
Yeah.
Be like, look, I got one too.
We get brooch at tattoos.
Yeah, and I just obviously I'm going to do more than one Olympia, so I just got for the first one. It's like my first year I qualified to remember that one, and that was it.
Did you get the brooch at logo with us on it?
No.
That's a good bet. Whoever loses got to get the brooch at tattoo.
Guy, what's your biggest regret?
So I lost 4 grandparents in 7 years, and 2 of them, one of them I went to the gym and I said I would go after.
I'm
and
looking at them now with the no do-rag and the bald head.
Oh my God.
Take the headphones off for a second.
That's so much worse.
Take your headphones off for a second.
That looks really bad, bro.
I think I
put it back on. Put it back on.
Take the headphones. Look at him. Look at there. Look.
He needs like a sailor's hat.
There you go.
Fuck that shit. I'm keeping the hat on.
You look like a creepy dad at a kid's baseball game.
No, you look like the dad that's like way more in it than the kid.
He looks like the umpire.
No, he looks like that dad that's way more in it than his kid. Like when the kid's fucking up and he's like, come on, Jimmy, get the fucking, yelling at refs and shit. He's that dad,
I didn't pay for these fucking, these.
God damn, it's bad now.
No, it's great. It's awesome.
I used to shave my fucking face when I had hair. I didn't realize how much having a bald head and a shaved face is fucked up.
Yeah, you'll look like a penis. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna look like a penis.
Yeah. But man, let's be serious. In 4 days, you'll have enough stubble there that it'll look normal again.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I was trying to find a photo of my last time I had neither.
What shows that?
Can you see that? That's not that bad.
Yeah.
No, it's not that bad.
What's that, like 2017?
That's 2015. That's the last time I had no hair and no facial hair.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, back to the question. Sorry, I threw you for a second there, Guy.
Yeah, your grandparents.
You're talking about your grandparents.
Oh, yeah. So my grandmother, she was in a coma. She went to the hospital and she was in a diabetic coma. She wasn't a diabetic, wasn't feeling good, went to the hospital, and she was in the ER for like the waiting room for like 4 hours. All they had to do was give her a fucking glass of orange juice, and nobody did anything. She went to a diabetic coma, and then she ended up dying. But the day she died, I went to the gym, and my mom was like, "Do you want to come see your grandmother?" I said, "I'm gonna go train, and then when I get home, I'll go to to the hospital." I got out of the gym and had a voicemail that she passed away when I was in the gym.
Oh, dude.
And then my grandfather passed away, and the day I was going to visit him, my sister called because we tried to like stagger days. So like somebody was always seeing my grandfather because he was in a nursing home because he had lung cancer. And I took care of my grandparents for a while, but it got to the point where I couldn't do it anymore. And my sister was like, "Hey, can I go see him today? And you can go see him tomorrow because my schedule this." And I was like, "Yeah, I go see Grandpa tomorrow." And she saw him, and then he died the next day before I saw him. So it was like I never got to say goodbye to any of my grandparents. So it was
I feel like a self-involved piece of shit now for talking about we got a damn tattoo saved.
You're like, my tattoo.
My poor
and then my other grandfather, my other grandfather died in a car accident, and my other grandmother died. She had dementia. So it's like I never got to say anything to anybody.
I don't want to be insensitive, but I want to ask a question.
Yeah.
Is it a little bit normal though that you didn't get I didn't get to say goodbye to my dad?
No, but I had an opportunity to.
The opportunity is why. Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I guess, yeah, if you had the opportunity.
Like my dad's father got killed in a car accident. And like, that's different because that was there was no opportunity there to say goodbye. It just happened.
Yeah.
But I had an opportunity to go at this day or this time. And I said, I'll go later.
Yeah.
That's what sucked.
So you have no living grandparents, eh?
No.
Do you, Fouad?
I don't either know.
You do, Nick, obviously?
Yeah.
How many?
I have my mom's mom, My dad's mom.
So 2 out of 4.
Yeah.
I got none either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think when I was born, my mom's mom was the only one left, but they lived in Lebanon, so I didn't even see. I met her once when I was 7. That's my only experience with grandparents.
Oh, okay.
I don't have
any. Pretty young, eh? Or
sorry?
Did they all die quite young, or?
Well, no, but my dad was 50 when I was like born. I'm the youngest of 5, right? So my dad was 50 years old when I was born. So
yeah.
His parents had passed already, and then my mom's dad had passed.
Yeah.
So my grandmother on my mom's side was the only one left, and they all lived in Lebanon. I was born here.
Yeah.
How old's your mother?
My mom now, she just turned 80, I think.
80?
She just turned 80, yeah. Yeah. So anyway, Nick, what's your biggest regret? Do you have one?
I don't have one I can think of, to be honest.
Iain, that's hard to believe. That's your biggest regret, is a tattoo?
Well, it's not my biggest. It's just like I can't. It's what immediately came.
The
to
one
my head.
that popped up. Yeah.
Like right away, I thought that, and I'm like, what else? But I can't think.
I think my biggest regret is probably not going away to school, because I went because I went to university here in the same city, so I didn't actually go away to school and like immerse myself in the university like culture. Mm-hmm. So it was easy to leave, because you don't actually like. I think if you don't go away to school, you don't get as involved.
Yeah.
So after a couple of years, I was like, fuck this shit, I'm out. And I think it's always going to be a regret that I wanted, even though like I'm successful without it, it's still something I wanted to finish. So I think that's probably mine, which still sucks compared to guys. So I apologize. Mine's not as sensitive, but
it's every regret doesn't have to be death related, but those are ones that I think about. So that's why it's quick to on the top of my head.
I have one death related, but I don't want to bring it up. So we'll just go with that one. The school one has always been a very, it's always been in the back of my head. So that's, I'll go with that one. Okay.
Are you still blowing hair off?
There's fucking hair everywhere. I got to clean my whole fucking desk.
The fucking vacuum. Yeah.
How do you guys feel about hardcore virtue signaling? Like when people post constantly about how hard they go and you suck if you don't train with the same effort as I post about and on every IG post. I never see highly successful pros and coaches do this. Yeah, the dude guy does it all the time. I do it all the time too.
What do we do?
Talk about how hard you train, how hard you have to train now, fucking diligent you have to be, and how like
yeah, I do it.
Why is he asking that to the people who fucking talk about it all the time?
I think we all do.
I think he's talking about, maybe he's talking about people that aren't successful that do it.
That's not really like what comes to my mind when using the word virtue signaling. But
neither. The social justice shit comes to mind.
Words, man.
Yeah.
I think of like social justice shit when I think of virtue signaling. I don't think of like people that talk about being hardcore. Some of them are fake, but I think honestly, the reason a lot of people talk about that shit is because social media is based on inspiring people and motivating people. And some people can do it just like Iain, like you do it just by showing your lift. You'll go and you'll fucking bench 5 plates or whatever the fuck it is, and that inspires somebody. You don't have to say anything. Mm-hmm. And then there's other people that are probably more expressive, like me and Guy. We talk about like, this is what we had to do to get here. This is how what it took, blah, blah, blah. And then there's Nick also, who's just like, I'm going to fucking shoulder press 4 plates and you're going to be inspired.
Yeah.
So everybody has their own way of doing it. But I don't know if people are trying to be cool or they're just, everyone's trying to bring their own level of inspiration to social media.
I think people got to stick to what they like and not worry about what everybody else does.
They just have to be themselves.
But do you agree that a lot of social media, especially in the fitness world, is based on inspiring the person to get off their ass, right?
Yeah, and I think some people try to inspire others without doing anything inspirational yet, and that's the problem.
Okay, so is that who's this guy's talking about though? Maybe that's who he's talking about.
Like you can't act inspirational until you do something that's inspiring to somebody else. So you can't sit there and put out words and like say certain things when there's nothing you have accomplished yet to say those things. To
back it up.
So
you could say how you feel, or you could say how you believe, but to say that I am this or I train like this, and if you don't do this, you're this or that, when you haven't accomplished anything, you're a fucking idiot.
So we agree with him then.
Well,
yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Content that have no basis for it, like that, with like people that you can't talk about being financially successful if you're not financially successful.
Well, it's like this. If you listen to like Andy Frisella, for example,
yeah,
he talks about the struggle of coming up and all that, but I guess what you're talking about, guys, is having credibility. You have to have credibility behind your words, or you're just
yes. Credibility goes a long way.
So that's what this guy's talking about, basically. Is if you have no credibility, keep your mouth shut. If you have no backstory.
When people say stuff about like fucking Nick's this or Ann's fucking like and somebody says Ann's a pussy, be like, well, I fucking just deadlifted 8 plates. Or fucking Nick sucks as a bodybuilder. Well, the kid fucking won top 5 at his first show, and now he's going on to fucking, he's being talked about as one of the top runners. And you know, people go, "Oh, guy, you suck." Oh, I must suck really bad to win the shows that I want. It's just we have stuff to back up why we say what we say.
How come you left me out? I was waiting for you to give me a boost, and you didn't. You just skipped right over me.
It's the stash, bro.
I think you seriously.
I'm like, how come I don't get a boost?
With that mustache,
Nick got a boost. I ain't. I'm just joking. Don't do it now.
Olympia, you have fucking one of the best bodybuilding
joking
in the world.
It doesn't mean as much if I ask for it, guy. What? I'm just joking. Just move on.
Throw your facial hair back, and I'll talk to you.
It'll be now, guy.
It'll be back. It'll be back. Give me a week. Okay, let's do one more.
By the way, Ian, he could have taken the simpler bet, which was a 5-minute bet, and if he lost, he just had to not dye his beard, and I had to dye mine. But then he got nervous, and the bet went from 5 minutes to 10 minutes, and then it turned into shaving the beard.
Okay,
then it turned into not talking, not making a peep. So he did everything in his power to fucking kamikaze this.
Can I just say something? This is fun for me. This is fun for me. I could care less.
No, I would have done it too.
This is like, yeah. You know what I found? You know what's funny? People are like, I noticed in the last podcast, I was reading the comments, and people are like, "Why are these guys so hard on The Rock? Like, so why do we love The Rock so much?" And I'm like,
awesome.
It's
because he's awesome.
But it's partly a joke though to me. Like,
of course.
But that's what I don't think they get, that we're fucking around.
Like when you overly like fanboy over someone like that, we're doing it as satire. Yes.
Thank you for it's just it's sometimes I feel like we have to explain ourselves.
Oh my God, The Rock.
Okay, we'll do one more. Actually, this is a good one. I think.
Make it good.
You can never leave a podcast without the one-liner by Nick.
All the bro chat. This one's actually interesting. It's not a question, but it says all the bro chat and bodybuilding and bollocks people should all train together to see who gets buried and who doesn't. Well, I'm the fucking oldest, so this doesn't count.
You'll last like 10 minutes.
No, well, I'll last till the end. I just won't be able to lift what you guys lift.
It's all about intensity. It's all about intensity.
Listen, Nick, I still got the same fucking heart and the same intensity I had when I was 20. I just don't have the same joints.
That's all that matters. As long as your intensity is there.
Yeah.
I honestly don't think any of us would bury anybody. Any of us. I think we'd all hang with each other.
Yeah. Yeah. If weight came into play, then I would just be the referee.
No, I can't lift what Ian lifts. I'm not 270 pounds.
Well, no, you just lift what you lift.
It's irrelevant. Yeah.
No, I'm saying I can lift what I can lift.
Once our fucking country calms the fuck down and opens the borders again, we should all get together.
Yeah.
I'm down.
You guys can either fly here, stay at my place, and then Ian can come down, or me and Ian can go there. We should get something like a training session together or something, or live podcast.
Live podcast would be fucking hilarious.
Okay, last question. What would you change if you owned the Olympia?
If I owned it?
Yeah.
I can easily rattle off something quick right now.
I haven't been in it, so I don't.
Okay,
really
everybody give me the top one that comes to mind.
I think it's disrespectful to not have every competitor that qualifies for the Olympia do the routine.
Okay, that's a good. Well, there's only 10 guys, so that's not a bad one.
No, but like 212, only top 5. I think that's complete and utter bullshit.
Isn't it only top 5 in the open too, or is it everybody?
Top 10 open. This year they actually did everyone the open, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
But then they only did.
I don't agree with shit like that.
So you think
Classic they only did 5, and then men's open they did everybody.
I think it's fucked up for Classic too.
Yeah.
So you're gonna go to the best bodybuilding show of the fucking world, bust your ass to qualify for it, and then if you don't make top 5, you get to hit one pose and walk off. Like, that's utterly disrespectful.
Yeah, I just have one question about that though. If you're the promoter and you're trying to save time, is that an argument at all?
No, not for me. It's not.
No, I don't think.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just asking.
The routines are 2 minutes. If you allow another 10 guys to do it, you're extending the show by 20 minutes in one class.
Yeah.
You had us wait backstage for 4.5 hours because
I think especially when it's at that level, when you have, for a lot of these guys, like they're never going to be top 5 guys, or top 8 guys or top 10 guys, and for these guys that they have their friends, their family might fly out there.
Dude, I've only done I've been to Olympia 7 times. I've done my fucking routine once. I was 6th. I was 7th. I was 8th twice. I'm always 6th, 7th, or 8th, and I've done my routine one fucking time.
Some of these guys, like especially in classic, I know like some of these guys that aren't necessarily the top physiques, I know are excellent posers and put a lot of effort into their routines. And I think for these guys to be able to showcase that, especially for their like friends and family and fans, is very important.
What's his name comes to mind? Who was the guy that was fucking with Chris?
Terrence Ruffin?
The classic guy that was fucking with Chris.
What do you mean fucking with him?
Online. They were fucking around online.
Logan?
Yeah, Logan. He can pose really well. He didn't place in the top 5, did he?
No, he was 9th.
Yeah, so he didn't get to do his routine.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like that, that kind of sucks when guys are good posers and they're just they're left out. Or actually, Guy, you're a good poser too, and you just said you only got to pose once. Yeah.
Especially in a year like this where there was a small audience and a lot of it was live streamed. I think you really need to be like, okay.
Not only that, but then there's Corona and all the shit we went through, and you're gonna fucking fly us there and make us we have got to do all this shit, and then we can't even fucking do our pose routines.
Yeah. I agree. I can agree with that. Yeah. Iain, do you got one off the top of your head?
Nope.
Nothing?
Not off the top of my head, but if you guys keep going, maybe I'll think of one.
Nick, you got one?
No, I haven't really been in it to really have a say. So
I'm going to say commentary.
Yeah,
that's my own personal selfish reasons.
You want to be the commentary?
I want to do the commentary. Yes, I had it.
I think you'd be really good at it.
I want to do the commentary too.
I almost had a chance last year. Like I got asked by someone.
You should have done it. I know you did.
No. I said yes. I got asked by someone, and someone else overrid that call.
Oh.
So I'm just going to leave it at that.
When I retire, we should do it together.
Yeah, I mean, I would do it with you for sure. I want to do it with people who love bodybuilding and still like the reason I said commentators is because I feel like the people they have don't still love and are fans of the sport.
I agree.
So they don't know the guys as well. They don't like follow what they're doing. They don't like. I follow everybody more now than I ever have because of the podcast. So I'm like invested. I'd be happy to do the commentary because I'm invested in the guys that are up there.
Yeah.
So I think that's a big one. Plus, I also think that the people doing commentary don't do a good enough job of explaining the sport to those people that aren't in the inner circle of bodybuilding.
Like the judging and why they score how they score.
Yeah, like if Iain goes on stage, right? Iain's at the Olympia and his fucking aunt decides to watch the show. She doesn't know what the fuck she's looking at. I mean, I'm guessing, but like I think it's the commentator's job, just like in UFC. I've said this before, how Rogan explains. Like Rogan, the reason I know what half the moves in fucking jiu-jitsu are is because of Rogan.
He explains everything.
He explains everything, what they're doing, why they're doing it, blah, blah. And it's like, I feel like that's something that's missing in bodybuilding is like somebody to explain why. Because to the average person, Nick and Iain look exactly the same.
Yeah.
They have no idea.
Right. Like 90% of people's UFC knowledge is all based on Joe Rogan's commentary.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a fighter. It's the only reason I know anything is because of Rogan's fucking. So I feel like in the bodybuilding world, if we're going to make it more accepted, that's the same thing that should be is like whoever is talking about the show shouldn't just be saying, well, this guy's soft and this guy's this and this guy's missing that and this guy's missing that. They should be saying, this is why this guy's beating this guy because of XYZ. So this is one thing I feel like. And then the other thing somebody mentioned in the comments on the last video, I feel like the backdrop should always be black.
That's the only thing I was going to say that came to my mind was the consistency with the always having a black backdrop.
Yeah.
It's like, it's such a big thing, man. Like it can completely, especially for photos, it changes the dynamics so much, man. Like
the one thing I love about the Arnolds, and I forget now if they do it during the day, but the Arnolds always had just a black curtain.
Yeah.
In the prejudging.
I like when you come out at the when they have it nice and like you're up on the stage and it's like black and there's a shadow and you come out.
I've never done that.
Dramatic. It's like.
Yeah.
But you don't want that during prejudging, do you?
No, at night show.
Yeah, night show, yeah. But at prejudging, you just want like the black curtain. Yeah.
Did you like it at the Arnold when they had that thin raised platform?
When you walk down on it?
No, like that when you stood on it was like a raised up stairs and onto it.
Yeah. They had.
See, when I do a pose routine, I try like I'm not a guy.
No. That was a prejudging.
Prejudging.
Yeah.
Prejudging.
I don't mind that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like a catwalk. Yeah, it was like a catwalk they had, like a raised skinny platform.
Yeah, I like that.
Because the last Arnold you did, they had that. Yeah.
I don't remember if they had it in 17. I know they had it in 12 and 14 and 11.
They had it in 17.
Did they have it in 17?
I was there 15, 16,
Are
17.
you sure?
I'm almost positive the last Arnold you did, they had it.
Huh. Maybe I blocked that whole Arnold out of my
The last
mind.
Arnold you did, Dallas was in.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a raised platform.
Yeah, it was.
Okay. I probably blocked that whole day out of my head.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. So that's it.
Are you gonna shave off the rest of that?
How's the old flavor saver hanging in there? I see you flickering with it.
I think I'm gonna leave it.
You blow me a kiss.
Do you think a guy am I allowed to leave the mustache?
What do you guys? You want to take a?
No, I think you should keep the mustache. Yeah.
Keep it.
I don't know. I kind of want to see him with no mustache.
Should I tease the stories or no? So that people, or should we just surprise them with the podcast?
Surprise them tomorrow.
You should wait. Take a screenshot and then put an emoji over my face and your face and say who won. Like be like one of us tomorrow is not going to have a beard. Which one? But you can't go on your story tonight, nor can I.
I don't go on stories that much anyway. All right, I'll put it up tomorrow.
Are you going to do that? Because if you won't do it, I'll do it.
Do what? The emoji thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to have a really good clickbait, like to get people to drag you.
I'll do it. You're such a fucking tool bag.
What should? I was just going to post this photo, like right here, and I have no beard.
Yeah, but I'm going to post this right now and put an emoji over your face and my face and go, tomorrow when the podcast drops, one of us is not going to have a beard. Who is it?
Take the photo, put the emojis over it, send it to me, and then I'll use it as the
smile,
and then I'll use it as the thumbnail for the podcast tomorrow.
All right, got it. Oh wait, no, hold on. I did in fucking IG.
Here, do it again because I got to look at the camera.
All right, I got to look at the camera too. Hold on, one more. Let me get closer.
Nick, I can never tell if you're frozen or if you're actually.
I was just about to say that with Nick. I thought he was fucking frozen. He's so still.
Text me that, and I'll use it as a thumbnail.
Yeah, tag us in it, bro.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go eat.
Yeah,
thanks for coming on. Fuck you, guy. We'll talk next week.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, share with your friends, and like the video. And if you get a chance, check out the description for all the different links to all the different places you can find Hostile and myself. And lastly, check out hostile.com for our new line of supplements and all of our apparel and gear. Thanks again for watching.